Alright, we should be live here. There we go. Let's see if it's working correctly. Come on.
Oh, we're speeding up.
Oh, that's good. Alright, test 1, 2, 3. Alright, test 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we are just getting started here. We are in the 7th frame of game 2. And I'll put this in the chat, but please post your guess of what I'm going to shoot in game 3 before we start game 3.
All right, I'm free. I'm free. No, you got it.
Alright, I'm going to put in my shot. I am throwing the web tour right now. I started with the Cent and have switched now to the old trusty web tour. Switch game or frame 3. It's got polish on it, so should help me combat this condition. A little wide, but the ball is just so good. It doesn't matter. Alright, so if the guesses are posted in the chat before the start of game 3, you are eligible to win. This week it is $65 prize. All payouts will take place over PayPal. And yeah, so feel free to put your guess in the chat here of what you think I'll shoot. But yeah, it's feeling better. Only bowling once this week. We do not bowl tomorrow. Christmas Eve, we are off, as well as New Year's Eve on Wednesdays. So the next 2 weeks, I will only be bowling Tuesday. So probably a good thing, gives my elbow a little bit more time to rest, and in between weeks, you know, just bowling the one time and then managing, you know, the rest of the activity the other time should be helpful as we get ready to move into 2026. So if you're stopping by, feel free to say hi, post something in the chat. Let me know you're there, and if you want to ask any questions, talk about anything, let me know. It's a decent night here, actually. Weather is in the 40s most of the day, and we've saw a lot of melting of ice and snow, so kind of like that. It's been a kind of really cold December that we've had since our heavy snowfall right after Thanksgiving. So good to get rid of that. Yeah, we probably have a green Christmas, but I'm definitely glad to see a little bit nicer weather here as we end the year. definitely been working on a few things over the last few weeks and trying. Obviously, the release is the biggest part for me since I've been away from it for a while. That ball is just so good. Greatest ball ever made. Hammer Web Tour. Love that ball. Definitely a ball I like to play with when the lanes are either really dry or broken down, and I can stay relatively straight. I was just outside the tracer board down lane, about 11 or so at the end. It was 11, 12. So there we go. No music playing here again tonight. I don't know. Last week they had music. Now this week it's pretty quiet again. So I'm not sure what's going on. If they've had problems or they decided not to play anything. But you know, it's nice to have some tunes going. But yeah, ending 2025 here next week. We do bowl next Tuesday, so feel free to stop by. I hope we'll be streaming again. And then yeah, into 2026, getting into tournament season. Hoping to bowl well and obviously be healthy. That's the main thing. Trying to get ready for nationals in April. State in March, so I got a couple months before that takes place. But yeah, looking forward to hopefully continuing to build and bowl better as we get into tournament season. It's been a rough year, obviously with my injury, as I have a torn ECRB tendon in my elbow, so I had to put on hold transition to be two-handed, which I started off, did all summer, and then started the season off for the first 8-9 weeks there, whatever it was. But yeah, there's been a lot of pressure and strain on my elbow, and after 2 nights of bowling each week, I was in pain. So I'm like, I just can't do this if I'm gonna, want to commit to it. I obviously had a much higher rev rate, and was learning and getting a little better at it, but it's just bowling in pain is not going to help, right? And I'm not allowed to have surgery until probably sometime next summer. I can't have a surgery pretty much until like a year after my heart attack, which I had in end of June this year. So they do not allow, and I'm on meds and all that, and they always are careful with that kind of stuff. So I'm unable to go through that now, so I'm just gonna have to get through it. So I went back to one-handed with a elbow support and back to the brace for extra support to try to help me get through this year. So that's what I'm going to have to do. That's what I'm going to do for now, and hopefully get back to where I'm competitive at least. So 9th frame here, game 2, so there's still time if you stop by. Post a guess in the chat of what do you think I'll win what I'll bowl game 3, my score. And if you are exactly correct, you win. You don't have to be present to win, but if you do win it, you have to be able to accept a PayPal transfer, and I will send that to you if you get the score correct. Nothing to cost to enter. Just a free giveaway for anyone that decides to watch the stream and is able to post before game 3. So you have about 5-10 minutes here. But yeah, it's game 1. I shot 210, had a clean 210, so that was okay. I didn't have a great game going. I couldn't string anything together until the 7th, 8th, and 9th frame when I threw like 3 in a row. So that was good. Someone actually bought our teammate a free round tonight for Christmas, so that was nice. So thank you for that. Went to the old stable, just a Captain Coke. Let's see if we can make a good shot. Ever since we switched to the web tour, we've struck one of my favorite balls of all time. Still in my bag, obviously. Oh, got that really wide. That was poor. Poor. Missed that one. Look at even next to the pocket with that. But it's okay. Leaving a single pin is okay. Alright, keep it clean. I'll watch that shot again because it was, oops, so poor. Where did I get that one at? Yeah, I just got it out way too wide. Not what I was hoping, but okay.
I don't know. That was really good.
Oh man, that was through the face 310 there fell somehow. That was really weird. Good thing for replay. All right, Dave.
One more.
For what? Why not 2 more? Oh, all right. You're supposed to share the strikes? Is that what you're saying? I mean, you have the same amount of strikes. It's a true statement. That's what we left in practice. I was leaving 10s like that. They left a 7 like that. What were the numbers? 175 and 49, right? Can't get it. I can still get 245, right? Or 249. No, shoot. 49. Yeah, I'm screwed.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dave. 246 for Dave, so really nice game there.
Yeah, where was I last week, right?
Dan comes a little late. He's 2. I know he was really struggling to start, but seems to have worked out the swing issue that he was going through. It's tough because you want to help people that are struggling. He was having the swing go behind his back, and then he was all up in his head and taking bad shots. And now at least it looks like he's mostly getting that swing back and forward much straighter. And he's able to release the ball a lot smoother. Hey, go Dan. It's amazing how you're off by just a little bit, and then you're like off with the swing. Right? You get it behind your back, and you're releasing it, and you're missing way right off his hand all the time because of that. Instead of now, he's able to get it out in front of him down the lane with better leverage and hitting what he's aiming at, throwing. Bowling can be that way sometimes. Just a little mistake, a little timing issue, something's off, and you just don't make good shots. Good job. All right. Let's see if we make a better shot than the last frame. I missed. Oh, is not it. We're gonna have a first open tonight. Yes, I missed in board or so, 13 at the arrows, and that did not help. Oh well. Shoots. Thought that was actually be okay, but do not want to hold. Just shoot. 233 game 2. Open attempt. Frustrating. Frustrating end to otherwise pretty good game. Just missed a little bit inside the target on that first shot. Now when I go back and watch it here, good thing for my tablet that I'm streaming off my phone. I got the tablet to kind of look at it. It was right over the tracer board down lane and just did not hold. So one board seems like difference caused the split there. But, oh, we're yeah? All right. Michael says I should watch the second one, so we're gonna watch it on replay and see what he did. Oh man, he did get that 9 out late. He did get that 9 out pretty late. I was wondering, whoa, okay. That was a much better team game for us. 220 for Michael. 233, 196, 246. So we played bowls much better and won. That was a sweep, actually. We actually swept. We haven't done that in a while. As we are very far down in the standings in this league. Handicap leagues, they're rigged. $8.95 scratch for our team. solid house. And yeah, now we're in start of game 3 here. So last chance to post any guesses in the chat. Probably gonna stick with the web tour here. They're running pretty good. Got good reaction with it. I knew I missed a little bit in, but it's a house shot, right? So even one board in shouldn't be that big of a difference, but it's very dry house shot to begin with here. And yeah, that's why obviously I have a polished web tour that I'm throwing here. Started with kind of a lane shine summit ascent. And I was playing a little deeper, probably 15 or so at the arrows to start. It was fine. It just, didn't throw it the greatest. Made a couple poor shots, which left some equal spares, but it's not obviously my A game. If I'm able to play a little bit straighter, that's what I want to do. And the web tour definitely allows me to do that, which is why I switched with it and bumped my feet about 4 left, and was able to still stay in the relatively same part of the lane, maybe a little bit left, where there was not as much traction. I mean, there's no one to begin with hardly, but where was there, at least I'm able to stay in right now. Because I know if I had to move any more right, I'm going to get right where I was throwing the ascent, and that's going to be a challenge.
Right off your head.
All right. Let's see. Let's try to start out good here. Got a little bit too far left on lane. That's my initial thoughts on that shot. Oh, and then I drop it. Ah, 4-4 frame. Bad start. Just came out quick off my hand. Yep. Okay, not a good start. That was like about 10 at the arrows. Just got it to a little bit too far left, and then it just was a little late and wrapped around the 7.
You got a good game.
No excuse for missing spares, so that's on me. Second open of the night. Back-to-back frames, 10th frame, first frame. So I guess I'll that. Typically, spare shooting is one of my better parts of my game. Obviously, I'm a pretty good target. 8-10? Yeah, that was great. Maybe it wasn't an 8-10. Oh, did he leave? Ugh. I was like the weird folk carpenter. I missed it at first.
You're clearly wrong. You didn't like my super governor?
Oh, governor
Plus the four-pin.
moved over. Yeah, there's a how'd that move over there? Somehow we are right on pace to be the last ones done. We will see if that. There's a couple of competition though. I know. I said we're in competition right now.
That lane over there is gonna blind, and they're at the same pace.
There's a lot of slow bowling tonight. I feel like. I guess it's like the week before or a couple days before Christmas, so people are bowling slow. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels like it. I don't like slow bowling. I'll tell you that. If they had a shot clock in bowling, I would be much for that. That's bad English. I would be definitely for that shot clock. I feel like it's kind of like golf, right? Where when it's your turn, you should be ready. Obviously, I'm not saying you need to run up to the line or anything like that, but you know, you should not have to wait a couple of minutes for you to get up there and start your approach, which has happened a couple of times already tonight. It's like I said, it's like golf. Where, I don't really care if you're the worst golfer in the world. If you're up there when it's your turn and ready, and you make the right, your approach is right, and you know courtesy, and when it's your turn, you hit, cool. And if you miss, okay, you shoot your next shot, whatever. I just don't like the aspect when people aren't ready to go. Alright, we gotta get back on it here. Oh, that one came out of my hand really quick, but it was really quick into the pocket. What is that? Cupcakes? Oh, nice. You better eat with your left hand. Never eat with your bowling hand, Dan. That one just came off my thumb a little bit quick. And I missed a little bit of it, but because of that, it was kind of firm and without as much rotation as I typically have. So got away with a couple of mistakes and it ended up striking. So I will take it. Sometimes it just squeaks off your hand a little bit, right? You lose it at the bottom of the swing, and that's what that one does. You got people wearing like Christmas pajamas that down there, and you got the Santa hats, Christmas sweaters. So there's definitely people that are dressed up for Christmas while they bowl tonight. Obviously, I don't do that, but yeah, cool. I want to do that. I don't know if I would be one comfortable wearing pajamas, Christmas pajamas while bowling. Also, probably not wear it very well, so I'd be like, nope, that's okay. I'll stick with the shorts and the bowling jersey. I'd say with my tire. No matter how cold it is, I would rather bowl in shorts. I know tournaments, I will bowl in pants. Obviously, nationals, you have to. But I prefer not having to. There you go, Dave. We got the Bucks and Pacers on TV here as well. Both teams are pretty bad this year, losing star players. But yeah, currently the Bucks are up by 17 in the third quarter in Indianapolis. So it's good to have something on to watch while bowling. If it's on football or college basketball. Apparently Dan starts bowling good when the camera comes on. That's a better release. Let's just hang Michael all night. Who's in? That was better timing, better leverage. Got a good release at the bottom of the swing, and yeah. Oh no! The Messenger 9 out of there. Sorry, I'll get yours in a second. I didn't get to see mine yet. Yep. Spinning in front of it, and on the backside, I think I ticked it. So thanks for those that have joined watching the stream tonight. I don't do this for views or whatever. I obviously don't make any money doing the streaming. Just kind of decided to do it to do something fun, and it is helpful for me. I like to watch either we watch shots during bowling or go back after and watch my shots, good ones and the bad ones. But I feel like you do learn from watching yourself bowl. So if you've never done that, definitely would recommend getting a camera out and recording some video of yourself bowling. But yeah, obviously able to do that during a league is allowed. So I do this year decided to live stream the summer, and then just game 3 of a fall league here on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays my buddy Jeremy live streams our challenge league out at Fox View, where I actually run the league, the challenge league there, and put up patterns that are challenge compliant, definitely a lot more challenging to bowl on. But Jeremy streams on that. And you can find his channel if you search for #BowlBetter, and you probably come across him. But he streams on Wednesday nights, but obviously we're not bowling this week or next week because of the holidays. But yeah, I just decided, hey, I'm going to do this just to get it out there, put some content out to watch as a bowl. And obviously it started out 2-handed only, but now I'm back to 1-handed, and still good to watch myself and try to get a little bit better. That is the ultimate goal. Why we bowl. And obviously house shots are kind of boring. I get bored. It's not as fun as bowling on tougher, challenging shots, which we bowl on Wednesdays. But you still can learn stuff. Try different equipment too. On our other league, obviously, I have pretty much an arsenal that I typically will, depending on what the shot is, right? We go on a medium shot. Right now, we're on a long shot. And in 2 weeks, we go on a short pattern on our challenge league. So that's kind of fun to bowl on different stuff because you never know what you're going to see if you do bowl tournaments. So look to get a little bit better playing different parts of the lane. House shot, most people can play and stay in their most common areas where they like to play, right? But you can't do that on a long pattern, right? You're going to play pretty far in, play 15, 20 at the arrows. Here you can kind of do what your in game wants you to do to dictate. I got a lot of hang on that one, but I got it too far wide. Got a good release, but just missed out. Not a good shot. Shoot. Just got it a little bit too far off my hand. That's better. Spares are good. I'm gonna go back and watch my first shot. Yeah, because they kind of rolled out on me. Because I got it too far left. Yep. Didn't want to make the turn. Oh well.
Almost got happened.
Core. The Grande Henk? Is that what we call that one? Three more shots, you might make it. Rough frame there, 4-3. Dave and Dan are locked in right now. Alright, well, at least I made the spare, so double spare up in the fourth. At least made up for that. Open a little bit. Now I just need another double to get back into the plus. That's the goal I like to get. Oh, Dan missed way left. Way left off his hand.
Merry Christmas.
Alright. Spare. Gotta be still stay aggressive with a shot. Don't want to leak it out. I get it the last shot. When I do that, I typically set it down a little early instead of extending to my spot on. That was better. It's gonna go to on the limb. Definitely get how to get better leverage on it. Good targeting. Just outside the tracer board and rip out the stuff. So. Michael. Dan got hung, so Michael count him. See, Dave learned the lesson. If you don't miss, you can't get hung.
I already misattempted that.
That is true. It is hard to miss a spare if you don't leave any pins after one shot. If only we did that more often. But, definitely giving me some confidence going forward here. Making some better shots tonight.
No, we're waiting.
So it's such a dry house shot where I can't use much. Like some of the scent that I started is a medium cover ball, right? It's not very strong. Didn't have much service on it. It was still way too much. Like I had to play 15 to start, and that's not what some people like to do that, right? But righties, they're more accustomed to that with more righties. But I'm the only lefty on my side. I don't have a ton of command, but I could not play left of 15 and get the ball to hold pocket with that ball. Now I would say I went to a much weaker ball with polish, cleaner ball, and I'm able to do that. But for the normal bowler that doesn't know a lot about either bowling balls, cover stocks, able to play different parts of the lane, and, things like that nature. They're going to struggle unless they spin the ball, right, if they don't have a lot of hand because of this condition. So it's kind of frustrating that they don't put on much oil. Usually you see a house shot, it's pretty dry outside and it's kind of walled up from like 15 to 15 in the middle, right? You have kind of like that pattern where it's all the oil's in the middle and it's pretty dry where you can throw it out. But here I feel like there's not a lot of hold in when you miss because there's not a ton of oil. Like the only oil that there is between like 18 to 18, it seems like. So it's very weird house shot. Like it's hard to, even if there is a little oil, it's gone by the end of game one. And you got to play so deep that if that's not your A game, you're gonna struggle with it. And I like to play up 5 to 10. Like that's obviously I don't have the ball speed to do that. Like some guys are able to do that are younger and hit a lot harder than I do. But when I have to move in, I sometimes struggle a little bit. So you gotta make good ball selections. Alright, let's try to double up here and get back. The positive for this game if I could throw one here. There we go. Rip that 7 out there. That's a good shot, good shot. And good leverage at the bottom of the 12-ish at the arrows, and boom. Not 10. It's always funny these house shot league schedules. Like we have let's see, 18 teams, right? So it seems like almost every week we are next to the same team. Like the team to our right on the left is next to us. Yeah, like every single week we bowl unless we bowl them. So it's very weird how you kind of just like shift across with the same teams. You feel like they could do a better job randomizing either lanes or whatnot. So and who you bowl, where you bowl them. And I understand you gotta cover the house, and you bowl all the teams and all that nature, but it's just weird. Like, and we had that in our other league too, where you're always next to the same team every week, and it does get kind of annoying, especially if it's a team like that's either slower or whatever it may be. Oh, and got that one way wide. Pocket 710 as it ran out of gas. I mean, you could just see it though, like it got wide and lost all of its energy at the pins because it just had to go so far to come back. And that's the problem. Yes, it's gonna come back because it is dry out there, but it's gotta come such a long ways that it's gonna most likely lose energy. And when a ball loses energy, it doesn't go through the pins, and you end up leaving stuff like that. All right. It's really good at the bottom. Oh yeah. Really good at the bottom. If I could get that release at the bottom every time, just you really got to clean at the bottom, and I just knew it was going to finish really hard. That's something I've worked on and obviously learned about too, right? Ooh. Is that's what I wanted. Being able to repeat shots is huge, and you got to get that really good release. When you do get it, you stay behind the ball and able to get that maximum leverage and around it, like clean, right? That doesn't comes out of your hand, right? You do feel it, right? As an amateur bowler, you may think you threw a good shot, and you didn't get it all of it. You kind of missed it. And I know that I feel it now. Like maybe I wouldn't have done that 10 years ago or so when that would happen. You would blame it like, oh, I missed it. You probably wouldn't know. I threw too hard or whatever it may be. But now as I have bowled for many years and learn a lot, definitely learn with the guys I bowl with, especially on my Wednesday challenge, where you have to throw it good, you have to throw in the right spot of the lane, you have to make ball changes. that those things that really helped me become a better bowler and working on it. Right, it's nice where you can practice and work on things because it's hard, right? You go house shot and you get away with so much sometimes that it's easy, right? It's almost easy to shoot. A lot of 300s are shot. I'm not saying it's easy to shoot 300, but way easier to do that on a house shot pattern than anything a little bit more difficult. It's a game, sport, whatever you want to call it, that requires a lot of work if you really want to get better into the higher levels. Obviously, I'm never going to be there, like, never going to bowl professionally or be a high amateur player. But I just wanted to do as best as I could. And obviously, I'm older now, where if I was in my early 20s again, maybe it'd be a little bit different, right? Priorities change too, and time to get out and practice maybe it won't work for you, and you got to get family commitments or whatever work commitments, and things just aren't easy for you to do that. So I get it, but yeah, really just trying to get better and up to speed for when I do get to April. I want to be bowling my best and get ready to hopefully, score at nationals. I've done okay. We've cashed in the top 150 in doubles. My partner than other lefty that I bowl with. So we've done okay. Team we've shot 3,000 before, and we're not a competitive team to place or win anything, but we got good bowlers, and it's fun to compete with the guys. Take two teams out to nationals each year. And obviously state, I know Dave and I have taken top 10 a couple of times in both handicap and scratch. Scratch, I think we were maybe 7th or something a couple years back when we both shot 700s. I think Dave was almost 780 or 90, and I was in the 720s. That was a pretty fun year to be able to do that. So yeah, we've you never know when we could score. I've never really done anything singles wise, but it's fun to compete and challenge yourself to compete against the other good bowlers. Obviously, that they're better than you, but any given day, you can compete. And it's fun. I just like the competition. I've always been a competitive person. In sports and growing up. Oh, that's way inside of target. It's really terrible. I got a Michael strike.
Nice shot.
Thank you. It was so terrible that it had to strike. Oh, that was ugly. Oh man, I missed inside my target by 3 boards. Wow, really brutal. But I'm not getting it back because I've also got bad breaks. But yeah, that was not my best effort. I'm just glad I didn't get a split out of it, and then I got away with the strike. So. That's gonna help me get into hopefully the 200s here. I get one more mark on the 10. Gotta make better shots. That was definitely one of the better shots I made tonight. It's gonna be nice though to have a week off until we bowl next Tuesday. Looking forward to that. You got Christmas with the family, and also done working now, right? I think I gotta like, yeah, just get back and check the email, right? Do a little bit of work, maybe an hour or two of work left before the year ends. But other than that, I'm on PTO for the rest of the year, which is nice. So definitely glad to be done there and be able to get a little bit of a break before January starts and we get into our year-end work and a lot of busy season ahead every year for us. So definitely looking forward to having this time away from the office mostly. And relax and just do my typical workout. Probably do like a puzzle. My mom and I like to do a puzzle every Christmas break, so try to do one of those and watch some football and yeah, just hopefully relax and enjoy some quiet time away from the busyness of life. Woohoo! All right, 9 framing. Let's take another shot because that last one was not. That was where I cut it short and did what I was not supposed to do. Hit the ball down the lane. That was in again. And I pay for it. Man, just frustrating. That's inside. I gotta stop doing that. Leave the split. Two seven. Oh, missed it. Shoot. Disappointing. That's 2 poor shots in a row. Just not good enough. I don't know why I'm missing in. Definitely knew it out of my hand too. It's like nope. Missed in. Yeah. Over the tracer board at the arrows. At the tracer board down lane. No way that's gonna hold. Oh well. Well, we got 194 in the 9th. We can 224 possible. Hopefully get at least a mark here and lead the two teams. It's a little disappointing with the last couple shots. But again, I still know that I'm a little bit rusty. Only like basically a month now back, bowling one-handed and dealing with the elbow issues and things like that. So. It's disappointing that I got a break and I didn't take advantage of it. I just needed to make a good shot.
Have a nice Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jim.
Yeah,
Good
for
seeing
your
ya.
Christmas present, Marquette's gonna win the game.
Are they? I don't believe you. They won't be here. They don't play for like 9 days, so
Oh, okay.
they can't lose by the next time I see you. Hey, the Bucks are up 18 with 7 minutes to go, so looking like they finally gonna win. And they have a relatively easy schedule. That looks like some DC to me. Everybody's finishing up. We are going to be the one of the last ones done here. Not because of us, but with two goal against. So yeah, thanks everybody that stopped in tonight, and hopefully you have a good Christmas. And if you don't stop in next week, Happy New Year to you. But yeah, hopefully gonna enjoy. Hopefully get to enjoy the holiday breaks and time away from work, hopefully, and with family and friends and all of that. And I'm going to for sure. The lady bowling is actually the mom of a guy in our Wednesday night league that I bowl with against, which is kind of funny. So she bowls in this league, and he's in my Wednesday league in Waukesha. So pretty funny. But I recognize the name. I knew somebody was on their team. I didn't know who it was. Because the guy that I bowl against is like, yeah, my mom bowls in the Tuesday league at Village. So I was like, okay, who is this? So I looked at the roster of who we were bowling against, and I'm like, I think that's the team. So yep, it was. Anyway, hopefully enjoy the stream. Gonna hopefully end on a better note than the last frame here. Dan finishes with a 204. Good finish. All right, let's try to get the ball to the right spot. No, did it again. Nope, that is not right. Man, I just struggle both finish off my hand terrible. That one I definitely felt my elbow. Not like that one. So. Oh well. Disappointing. All right, that's an open finish. Alright, 202. Frustrating, but kind of fatigued there and didn't throw the ball good. So
That's why I thought it was funny that it says here. I know that's
Just missed my target in and do the face. And I deserve it. So, anyways, that's it for this week here. So we'll see how we finish up here.
You got my average.
Do much better game 2, game 3. Kind of frustrating. I ended poorly. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't make good shots. And
Punch out for 160 move I wanted.
there you go. $6:45 tonight. I'll take it after what I've been bowling with lately. So, all right, that's it for tonight, everyone. Have a good night, and we will talk to you next week. See you.